Alright, so I was informed by Bob yesterday that I've hit 100 subs, and this is my generic, typical thank you 100 sub video, but the thing is I actually do mean it. Thanks a lot. I mean, it's kind of sad that I've been on YouTube for like a year and a month and a half, and I only have like 100 subs. But I don't care. I thank the 100 subs that did subscribe to me. Yeah, I couldn't be any happier. I have two things to say in this video. First, I have a 100 sub question, and it's a very simple question. I'm compiling this list right now myself, and I'll release the list in a subsequent video that I'll explain later in this video. But the question is, who are your top 10 favorite bands? That's it, of all time ever. It changes, I know that it changes, but just at this moment, who are your top 10 favorite bands? You can make a video response, or you could just post it in the comment section, which is what's bound to happen. Anyway, now, on to the next part. Cyanide Breath Mints, who is awesome, you should go subscribe to him if you haven't, inspired this part of my video. Because, as I have 100 subs, I'm going to have a 100 sub donation, a 100 sub prize. It's completely free, just enter, you just say I want to win this, and you might. I will draw the winners out of a hat, just like Cyanide Breath Mints did, and here are the prizes. And by the way, there are 4 prizes that you can win, a hefty sum, and if you don't want any of them for any reason, and you win, just tell me, listen, I don't want these two, maybe you don't like, well, you'll see the prizes first, but maybe you don't like one of the prizes, and you say, listen, Alex, I don't want this, I'll be glad to keep it. I won't send it to you. Okay, here we go. First prize. Godzilla movie. Oh, and by the way, these prizes are really varied as shit. You're like, why are you giving this movie away? Well, I got it for Christmas like 5 years ago, and it's actually some good stuff, but I never watched it, so I'm giving this away. It's Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, the movie, and Godzilla vs. the Destroyer, the movie. They're both 2 of the good Godzilla titles. I know there's some really bad Godzilla movies, but these are 2 of the good ones, so that's my first prize. Second prize, this. The Florida Jeff Peterson Memorial Cup 2004. Now this is a wrestling DVD, so if you don't like wrestling and you win, then obviously you'll probably say I don't want it, unless you have an open mind and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna check this out, whatever. The reason I haven't opened this even is because I had this 10 DVD grab bag from High Spots. It was $20 for 10 DVDs, picked at random, and I reviewed some of those DVDs in my early videos, and what happened was I got this DVD and it was an empty case. They had sent me an empty case, so I informed them of that, and they said they would send me another one, and they actually sent me 2 of them. So I've had this like second copy lying around forever. So I'm giving this away. It's actually a really good show. If you're into wrestling, it's pretty decent. So yeah, second prize. Third prize, PlayStation 2, From Russia with Love. It's a good James Bond game. It came out, I believe, in 2003. There's some interesting stuff about this game. It's not the best James Bond game, I'll admit. It's not as good as Everything or Nothing, which is one of the best PS2 titles I've ever played. Sean Connery does the voiceovers for him. This is essentially a game where it's like they wanted to vary everything you could do in James Bond. So there's a jetpack level, there's your typical, shooting levels, there's a stealth level, and the graphics are decent for when it came out, as you can see on the back here. It's not that long of a game, but it's quite fun. And sorry I sucked at like reviewing that. I'm not like these video game reviewers on here that are really good. I'm a casual gamer, I guess, so Here, if you want this, I'm giving it away. And now for the Granddaddy prize, for some people, I guess. Let's see. This is the Granddaddy prize. Jimi Hendrix Birth of Success. It's a compilation album with all Jimi Hendrix covers, like he does Satisfaction here, where is it? Right here. He does some great songs on here. I'll admit, the packaging, I mean, this album, this was bought in 1970-something, in Europe. And the packaging, it's in horrible condition, I'll admit. Like the vinyl, look, it's like ripped open and shit. The vinyl falls out of the bottom of here. So I'm not going to tell you it's in mint condition or anything, because it's not. But it's a really, really good album, and it totally works. So if you want some really good music and don't care so much about the condition, this is a great prize. Anyway, what I was saying is just please, 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 whoever gets this, keep it in good condition, please. Just don't ruin it any more than it's been ruined. Okay, so those are the prizes that I gave away. What else was I going to say? Right, okay, so in the comment section, your 10 favorite bands, and say whether you want in on the tournament. And then don't tell me what stuff you don't want in the comments. Only the winner can tell me what he doesn't want. So if you're interested in any of these objects, just enter. And it's totally fine if you even don't want 3 out of 4 of them. You know, that's fine. Also, in the follow-up video where I announce the winner, I will also announce my top 10 favorite bands. I'll see you guys later. I am out. Peace. Thank you, 100 subs. Thank